What's happening, folks? Cheryl here, aka J90, coming at you with another reaction. Bringing, well, this is not the first Luther reaction. I don't believe it is. But if it is, bringing to the channel Luther Vandross and Cheryl Lynn, the iconic Cheryl Lynn. Um, I chose this one. I'm sure this is not the first Luther reaction of it because Luther. One reason I don't do a ton of Luther is because I grew up with Luther heavy. Detroit radio plays Luther heavy, and so there's a lot of Luther to see. But I'm kind of like taking my time with bringing them up with things. But I wanted a case like this where this is Luther and Cheryl Lynn doing "If This World Were Mine," which is their cover of a Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell song of the 1960s, and um, I've only heard like a piece of this song before. This one where I say Luther got so much Detroit play, his duets with women didn't get that much Detroit play, so that's a great place to start with them. um, so I never heard this song through and through, and then this is a visual. This is them performing it on Soul Train, so I love that. I'm gonna have that element to it too. Love Sherilyn. I only know Sherilyn because of Got to Be Real, but I love that song so much. And I love my mom tells me about how Sherilyn got discovered on the Gong Show. That's awesome. That is really cool. And I know she has other albums. I know that Luther produced one of her albums in the 80s, but Got to Be Real is the only one. It's not the only song of hers I know, but it's the only one that like really I know that way, So if that makes any sense. So anyway, excited to check this out. But before we get to it, need you guys to go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. Now, without further ado, this is Luther Vandross and Cheryl Lynn with "If This World Were Mine."
If this world were mine, I would place at your feet all that I own. You've been so good to me. If this world were mine, I'd give you the flowers, the birds and the bees, and with your love beside me, that would be all I need. If this world were mine, I'd give you anything.
World were mine, I would make you a king with wealth untold. You could have anything if this world were mine. I'd give you each day so sunny and blue. And if you wanted the moonlight, I'd give you all of that too. If this world were mine, oh baby, 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 I'd give you anything.
Let me tell you this, you're my inspiration, and there's no hesitation. When you want me, pick up the phone and call me.
Oh, baby, you are my consolation, and I feel so much sensation when I'm in your arms. Oh, when you squeeze me,
The way that you do,
the way that you love me more.
oh yeah, the way that you do.
The way that you love me.
Oh, every sky would be blue as alone honey,
I know this part.
keep on loving me.
Yeah, I gotta say, in general, it's making me remember that it's not a song, though that was my first time. That was definitely my first time, start to finish. That rendition of it, even in the Marvin and Tammy version, I haven't heard it much. I've heard their version start to finish before, but I haven't like gone back to it much. But in it, I know Tammy's was well, Tammy's vocal in it was sampled in something. I forgot what. It was something recent in the last 15 or 20 years, I guess. But it was sampled, and it also brought it to mind. But that ending was always my favorite. That give me pretty low. That always stuck with me. So I never knew if it was that version or if it was Marvin and Tammy, but that part always stuck to me about this song in general. So really enjoyed it. And in the description, well, not description, in the comments below, more Luther. But like I said, though, not necessarily the big Luther hits unless you got like some great performances y'all want to see me do. But I want some more of the ballads, so I'm gonna also be doing Luther and Dion soon. But because I've been saving that one as well. But I really wanted to do this one for this song because it's a throw to I'm the Motown Kid, and Marvin and Tammy are one of my favorite duos of all time. And I knew this one though, like I said, I've never heard it from start to finish. It has a reputation. It has a reputation, and like I've just heard it cited and mentioned as like a favorite Luther song, but I don't remember ever hearing it start to finish. So glad to have that, and I can understand. It's the little Luther, it's the little Luther touches in his vocals and his inflections that are always my favorite thing when it comes to Luther. The little touches, those little intimate moments, you know. So really enjoyed that, and this was chock full. Both of his ballads are chock full of that. But hope you all enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please go ahead and like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications in the description below. If you would like to follow me on the social media, they're all down there. Tip me, sponsor a request, just plain don't out. Check out my Amazon wish list. It's all down there. And you can also check out my Patreon. We'd love to have you all on Patreon. That's in the description too. And just lastly, again, thank you so much for even taking the time to push play on this video today. That means so much to me, and it goes a very long way. And beyond everything else, you all, please take care of yourselves and each other.